Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to We Are Not Entertained. I am a severely tired Brock Gordon.
And I am a severely tired Tommy Hill.
Tommy, let's get things kicked off the dark side of the ring. I don't know what to make of this episode.
I'm in the same boat with you.
This was all over the place.
Kind of like Luna.
I guess that's a pretty good transition right there, bud. Where to start on this? Where to start on this one?
I don't know. I really don't know. Did I think this episode was good? I mean, yeah, kind of.
It's Dark Side, so yeah, it's good, but...
Do I think it's going to be one of my favorite episodes of this season?
Oh, God, no. Johnny Canine easily.
Johnny Canine and the Playground for Hell have taken the top spots.
Unless XPW and...
I mean, we still have the steroid trials.
Yeah, we still got those two, so...
I don't know.
But...
I'm kind of excited for that one.
Oh, I am too. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. You want to start us off here?
I don't really know. I don't know where to even start with Luna Vachon.
I don't either.
I mean, she's part of literally wrestling royalty.
Yeah.
It's a good start.
I didn't know she was adopted.
That one I didn't know.
That was new. I'm not going to lie.
I thought she was just born into the Vachon family.
I thought she was too.
So, if I'm not mistaken, Mad Dog and...
Paul Vachon.
Well, Paul Vachon is technically her stepdad?
I would guess that's what it makes her, yeah.
Technically?
Yeah, I guess. That's
adopted father.
Stepdad,
adopted father, something
somewhere around there.
A father figure for her.
Yes.
I believe Mad Dog was Luna's uncle,
mm-hmm.
and then
Vivian
was her aunt.
Yep.
Which I already knew going into
Yeah, I knew those. Those
like
were
that
pretty easy.
the Vachon family is literally wrestling royalty in Canada.
Yep. Almost to the level of the Hearts, but not quite.
It's up there.
Maybe more so.
It's up there. It is. No, it's
depending on where you are.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know.
One thing that did surprise me is that she was getting tested for depression, bipolar.
That's where we start getting into the...
At age 2. I literally had to pause it and I'm like, did Gangrel say what age I thought he just said? At age 2.
Yeah.
That's like, whoa. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, this is a hard episode to...
This is a hard episode to talk about because it was just so all over the place.
It's not like dark or
It wasn't like last week where
Plane Ride from probably. It wasn't like Plane Ride from Hell where that was just hard to talk about because
of obvious reasons we won't repeat.
This one was just... I don't know how to feel about it.
Me neither. I mean, I thought it was pretty good.
It's a dark side. There's not a bad dark side.
It's true.
This might be one of the worst ones that I've seen, though.
I mean, it's in the bottom barrel. It's in the bottom part of the barrel for,
This one and FMW are definitely the two lowest for me.
Yeah, FMW was just, ugh.
Yeah. But, I don't know.
I just don't know how to, I don't know how to explain. I mean, it was good, don't get me wrong.
No, it was really good, but... I don't know. I really don't know.
I mean, her just literally can't... She really... I mean, her dealing with schizophrenia, bipolar issues, where she couldn't really turn off her character 24/7. She had it literally on 24/7, and it showed when certain people were talking about what she did.
Like her son. I didn't know she had kids.
I never knew she had kids either.
Apparently she had 2 sons.
Which... One of them, oof.
The one that we saw. You think he was on something? I think he's just stupid.
I might be a little both.
But
I really couldn't tell. But then when I first saw it, I'm like, this dude must be high. And then later in the episode, I'm like, yeah, you're right. He's just kind of little.
He's dumb.
I wouldn't go to say dumb. He's a little special. Little special.
Yeah. But, I mean,
it was just a decent episode.
it was. I don't know if we should really get in too much to it, because it was... We'll go over the cliff notes. Luna breaks in at 16 with Moolah, training with her.
That's all we need to say. I'm not going anything else.
Nope. If you knew anything about Moolah's training program, you know exactly what happened.
We're leaving it at. That's all we're leaving it at.
Yep.
She goes to Moolah to train, and that's it. That's all we're leaving there. We're not even going to explain what happens.
She gets her...
Because you can go watch the dark side on Moolah to see what happens.
She breaks in Florida for championship wrestling from Florida.
With Kevin Sullivan and all that?
Yep. With Nancy Benoit. Oh, my lordy. Tommy. She was ahead of her time.
She's that woman.
Yeah. Well, she is woman. So.
They couldn't give her it.
That's the name she chose.
She chose that herself in
I
CW?
think so. Oh, she was that in WCW Championship Wrestling from Florida, everywhere.
She was just woman. As
woman. She was woman.
That's...
I don't know.
I find that... there's something wrong with just saying that woman.
Well,
her name.
That's what she was. Anyway. Works the independents with the Blackhearts, which I actually knew already that they were a tag team.
Which was...
Rick Nash and
Gangrel.
Yeah. Who was David Heath, I do believe. So.
I believe so.
But. You good over there? You choking on chocolate?
Nope. Just water went down the wrong pipe.
Oh, okay. But, she gets signed by WWF in 93. Makes her...
The first time.
Yeah. Well, yes. She debuts at WrestleMania 9, which... Again, when it comes to Mania season, we'll rank our least favorite Manias.
I mean, I know where I'm putting that one.
I do as well. But, yeah. I'm not, I don't know.
It's just, like, I really don't, I really want to talk about it, but I don't know how to talk about it.
The rest of the show?
I mean, the rest of the show is just basically showing her downward spiral, basically her wanting to wrestle, even though Vince was, like, at this time, not putting any women's stuff out. I mean, he had the stuff with Alundra Blaze, and
there were 6 women in total on that roster. 6. Granted, I don't know how many were in the business then, so...
It's true.
I don't know.
Will come by the time she left WWF the first time.
Mm-hmm. She got fired.
She got fired technically.
Mm-hmm.
Then she goes over to ECW.
Has an amazing match with Stevie Richards in a cage.
Yep. That was the very first, if I'm not mistaken, very first ever intergender match.
Cage match.
Just intergender match in general.
I think there might have been another, probably somewhere. Who knows?
Whatever.
Yeah, actually, because Jim Cornette faced Baby Doll.
Oh, never mind. Okay,
so,
well, technically, yeah, then in a steel cage then, I guess.
Yeah. But she gets hired back to WWF.
To be a valet again, which is like...
And wrestle.
Technically, yeah, and wrestle, but, like, put over Sable, who didn't even wrestle. Granted, she made her look good during her match in Mania.
Yeah, but... I don't know. Addiction spirals out of control when she's fired again. And she gets fired. She's doing coke. She's doing acid. She's doing a whole bunch of other stuff.
If you think it's a drug, she's definitely taking it. That's all I have to say.
But, I don't know. Like, and then she died.
I mean, I know we sound like dicks, but I know we sound like assholes here, but
It's really, I mean, it was all over the place.
It's just all over the place.
I mean, Tommy was having a hard time just like I was trying to keep up with the story.
I was like, wait, okay, so and it's like that, and it's like, wait a minute, that happened? Huh? So.
And then this happened, and then that happened, and then that happened, and that, it was, yeah.
Just all over the place. I don't know. I mean, it was okay.
Yeah.
So, next week is XPW?
I do believe so, yes. Double check to make sure, but I do believe it's XPW, which, Tommy, that means we get porn stars, wrestling, people being set on fire, all of the best things in life.
I'm actually genuinely interested in this one.
Yeah. All the best things in life.
Just like love, death, and taxes.
Well, no, those are the worst things in life. Or love, death, and taxes.
Love, death.
The best things in life. Porn stars, wrestling, and drugs, I guess? I don't know. Corruption. Tax evasion. There it is.
So fraud.
Yeah, kind of, yes. Very much so. Lots of fraud.
We don't condone this by any means
No,
necessary.
not at all. None of this.
We do not condone any of this. We're just talking out of our ass.
Don't do drugs. Don't drink. Don't become a
do not commit
porn
tax.
star.
Do not commit tax fraud.
Yeah, don't do that.
Instead of becoming a porn star, you could just become an OnlyFans model, I guess.
Oh my god.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. Fansley.
No, it's still OnlyFans. Anyway. Final thoughts on Dark Side of the Ring.
It was just okay. That's all I have to say about it. It was just an okay show.
That's all I got, because I don't know. I really don't know.
Speaking of women's wrestling.
Very much so. We have a brand new women's only promotion starting up, Tommy.
Well,
a resurrection.
A resurrection of a women's only thing.
Promotion.
Wow,
Women of Wrestling is now back.
And wow, indeed.
Their major signing, most certainly.
I'll let you talk about this. I'll just stay quiet and see what you have to say.
So, their big signing was, Tommy mentioned it in a previous podcast, I don't remember which one.
I believe I just told you off microphone.
No, it was on microphone, because
I'm pretty sure it was
that's how it ended, was me yelling.
Oh, wait, that's
and
right.
explicit and then leaving. Tessa Blanchard has... He got hit right there. Right in the elbow. Tessa Blanchard has signed with WOW Women of Wrestling. Tommy, I know how you feel about her.
Dude, I just really don't... From a wrestling perspective, I love what she does in the ring. But outside the ring, she's just like, I could care less. Could care less. That's all I have to say. Good worker in the ring, terrible person outside of the ring.
Yep. I mean, I don't know. That's all I have on that one. I mean,
that's really all I have to say about that.
I'm not surprised. I mean, I don't know. The other big news, the Iconic... We didn't mention this last week, and I don't know how. I'm a big fan of them. The Iconics have signed with Impact.
But they're not called the Iconic. They're called something different.
Yeah, I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. The somethings.
They're the... Yeah, that's all we know. They're the somethings.
No, they announced what they are on Impact. Look it up right now. Because I don't remember what they are off the top of my head. Enough time's passed that...
They are the Inspiration.
There we go. With 2 eyes. Got to keep that gimmick going. The double eyes.
The Inspiration with 2 eyes.
Yep. So, we have them coming in. Oh, that's a run. That's going to be 2 runs. So, yeah. We got the Iconics, Inspiration, and Impact. Now, that is a stacked women's division, by the way.
That is actually a pretty stacked one.
That is a stacked women's division. Like, good Lord. It is incredible how much they've improved that women's division.
It's true. That's very true. I have to give them applause. I have to give them...
Impact is making the right moves.
Yeah, for once.
It helps that wrestling as a whole has improved greatly for them to improve as well, so. But, yeah, that's the big signees, I guess, that we've gotten. Tommy? Would you like... We're going to delve more into your wheelhouse now. What is happening between AEW stars taking pot shots and WWE stars taking pot shots at each other?
I guess it's just banter. I don't know. It's just banter between the two companies, which I'm like, cool. I'm like, that's really cool. I mean, like, I don't think they mean it. I think they're just taking pot shots at the fans.
Maybe. I don't know. The one that... There were two that really made a big impact on me was the Top Dollar.
And the Top Dollar and the Young Bucks.
Song, nonetheless. He did a song.
Dissing the Young Bucks, talking about them wearing expensive shoes and all that.
And then just all their fans in general who came after him. Then the Roman Reigns comment.
You see, that Roman Reigns comment, I don't really know how to feel about that one.
I think that one was... That's how he really feels. Because...
I mean, I get he is literally WWE, but, like, when Punk was there, he literally had that company in the palm of his hand.
Obviously not enough, because they went on and were fine without him.
Well,
they found their next indie darling, and that was Daniel Bryan.
It's true.
So,
I forget, this was after 2014 was when he left.
So, and even then, when Bryan left for that short amount of time, they had their next indie darling in AJ Styles.
I wouldn't say AJ was an indie darling. I think he was well established in Impact or TNA.
And Ring of Honor. And New Japan.
When did he go to Ring of Honor?
Same time he went to New Japan. And even before. He was doing some dates for Ring of Honor.
Right, but AJ was different because he was already established named in TNA and Impact. Ring of Honor, and especially in New Japan. He won their top championship
so was
in a matter of
Punk
months.
And Daniel Bryan. They were already established names. So.
But Punk and Bryan were established indie names. They weren't established just names in general. AJ was different because he won championships wherever you go. I mean, he won the IWGP championship when he went to New Japan. I don't think he won the Ring of Honor heavyweight. Did he? No, he never did. No, he never did.
Because he wasn't there long enough.
Because I think Ring of Honor was just a stepping stone for him to go to New Japan. I'm pretty sure it was.
Well, he did some other dates there as well.
Right, but I'm pretty sure that was just a stepping stone for him to go to New Japan, become the second leader of Bullet Club, and win the IWGP Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah. Anyway, just a lot of pot shots going back and forth. And would you say this was all kicked off by Tony Khan saying, "Can't wait to beat you in the ratings"?
I'm pretty sure.
And that has...
We don't have the official ratings number yet, if I'm not mistaken.
No, but the earlies have come back, and it don't look too good for one company.
Which one are you talking about?
The one that had their secondary show going, and not their major show.
You talking about AEW?
Yeah.
I just find that weird that in the early demos. I find it weird that this. I'm not saying that it's because of this and this. I'm just saying this is from just a wrestling fan's perspective. I just find it weird that in that demo, even though WWE wasn't even on Fox.
No, they were on FS1.
They were on they were on FS1. And they're probably going to be on FS1 sometime later down the road again because of the World Series.
This year.
Probably and most definitely because of the World Series.
Uh-huh. And AEW couldn't.
I find it weird that they couldn't compete with WWE, even though WWE was on a secondary channel.
Yeah.
To the main one they're usually on.
It wasn't even like they were on, USA Because TNT USA, that one, they're about the same. This is another add-on.
This is just a complete different add-on to
Yeah.
Fox.
I think the stat was out there. TNT is in 5 million more homes than FS1 is. So, it's really not. And the fact that the early returns come in and it's SmackDown by a good amount.
Well, then again, WWE kind of knows how to pull a rating, kind of, get those ratings to sway towards them rather than...
Yeah. Oh, I'm not
people.
saying they didn't load up the card, because they most certainly did.
They definitely loaded the card.
That card was pretty well done.
What is the demo they do? What is that time slot demo they do?
I don't know.
Because I feel like I can't say if they top loaded it or bottom loaded. I think they top loaded it.
I don't remember. I don't care. Just
don't know.
give me overall viewers.
I'm just sitting back and relaxing and be like, look, we actually are probably for real this time.
I don't know. I'm just sitting here going, give me the actual, I don't give a shit about your demo ratings. I don't care about that. That is just companies trying to justify them winning. That's stupid. I hate it. Just give me the overall viewers. That's all I care about.
That's all I care about, too.
I could care less about the demo. Now the question becomes, did you watch either show, or if you did, which one did you watch?
See, I was at work Friday, so I couldn't watch either one.
I was at home and I didn't watch either. And you know why? There was baseball on.
It's plain and simple. There was other things on.
There were other better things on.
But the problem is with AEW now that they're on TNT, is that on Wednesdays they'll either have to move it to Saturday because of the NBA or because
NHL.
or the NHL.
Yeah, no, NHL is the reason. NBA's on Tuesdays.
Oh, the NBA's on Tuesdays. Yeah. I thought they did Wednesdays. Sometimes.
Well, the NHL has always had Wednesday night rivalries.
Well, I thought
so,
but I'm pretty sure, right? But that was when they were on NBC.
Yeah, I think they're still carrying that over.
But what I'm talking about is, I'm pretty sure sometimes during this NBA season they'll do a Wednesday game on TNT. So.
I don't know. All I know is that...
But it's still, AEW will still have a whole day to themselves.
So...
On Saturdays and Wednesdays and Saturdays.
So, we have tickets for the AEW show in Kansas City when they come here in November 3rd, I do believe.
It is November the 3rd, correct.
I'll be fine. I don't think I'll still be working past then. Driving on that day. We'll be fine. Yeah. It's on a Wednesday still.
It is still correct. It's still on Wednesday.
So, my question then becomes...
Well, then again, ESPN is also doing games for the NHL.
Yeah, but the NBA doesn't have anything that day. So, my question is, why is that one in particular so special? That they could sway it? Because it's a go-home show, maybe?
My guess is yes. That's probably the reason why. Because we're not getting Rampage that day.
No, they're going to be in St. Louis.
Because they're actually going to be live in St. Louis.
Which, I haven't checked. I find it hard to believe that they've sold out for that in St. Louis.
For Full Gear?
Yeah. No. For
Rampage?
And they may have because of all the people coming in, but... I know how big the Chevette Center is. I find it hard to believe. But Chevette Center is pretty big. And St. Louis, not... I don't know. Again, the state of Missouri is a fickle state when it comes to wrestling.
It's very hard.
It's not even hard. It's just a weird... It's a weird state. Because like I said, I went to that Journey Pro show.
Mm-hmm.
They had it in the state of Missouri, and they drew 400 people to just an independent show there. Raw was sold out when me and Brent and his girlfriend went. I don't know. It's just a weird weird state. What? It's just a weird city. Look up to see Rampage's tickets for that Friday. I think it's November the 5th. Because it's just a weird one, man. It really is. I don't know how else to put it. State of Missouri is weird. That's why we love it here. It's the best state in the union. Ain't that right, Tommy?
It's only giving me tickets to Cable Dahmer Arena.
How many tickets are still available for that?
Is it this one?
That would be the one, yeah. Yeah, Chevette Center. There's still tickets available. And if I'm looking at the spots available, there's a lot that are available.
There's a lot.
Like I said, it's hard to sell out in the state of Missouri because I don't think anyone has since the Attitude Era, really.
No.
Barring major pay-per-views.
Well, yeah, but I know what you mean.
But, I mean, right now, hell, me and you could go down there and watch that. Brent wanted to come, he could come, but... I mean... And tickets are going for cheaply. I just saw them up there for $28, so...
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, Full Gear is sold out already.
Yeah, but it's also, a Sunday, right?
It's a Sunday pay-per-view. That's probably why.
Yeah. Because I don't know how many people want to drive or fly into, St. Louis watch a show on a Friday.
No, not a lot of people are going to do that.
Now, crazy people like me and you and Brent could because we're only 3 hours away.
Yeah, that's true.
So, that's the other beautiful thing about being in Kansas City. We can go anywhere, pretty much.
Yeah.
In the 4-state region to watch a show.
I mean, we could drive that way.
Drive up north on 29 to go watch something in Omaha. Drive up 35 and go watch something in Des Moines. Drive south on 35 and go watch something in Wichita. Drive east on 70 and watch something in St. Louis. That's the beautiful thing about where we are in Kansas City. We can watch a show pretty much anywhere.
We're in that area where we can just okay, yeah, it's just a 2-hour drive this way.
Yeah, pretty much. 2-3 hours. And we'll be there, and, we can just oh, yeah, here's a cheap motel. We'll just be there and stay the night. We can do that, but...
Other than that, it's just...
Yeah, I'm not surprised they haven't sold out yet.
To be honest, I actually like the banter between the two companies.
Yeah. I enjoy it. But we have tournament results now.
Oh, yes, tournaments. Totally forgot about that.
Yes, tournaments galore. Also, we had leaks of the potential card for Full Gear as well, but we're not gonna divulge that information.
Nah, it's out there for people to see.
Oh, very much out there. But, Tommy, our finals have been set in both the Queen's Crown and the King of the Ring tournaments.
We have one finalist.
You know what I mean. They have been shown. And also, Sonya Deville had her first match in a long time when she won. Thanks to...
I don't know.
Shayna Baszler.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But...
Either way, Zelina Vega is one of the finalists in the Queen's Crown tournament for WWE, or Queen of the Ring, basically.
Because...
She will await the winner of Doudrop, Piper Niven, and Shayna Baszler.
Shayna.
It's definitely Shayna, because I know 2,000,000% Eva Marie is going to interfere in that match.
So we're both saying Shayna's going to win, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then on the...
Other side, on the men's side, for King of the Ring, Finn Balor beats Sami Zayn.
So he's awaiting the winner of...
So he is awaiting the winner of Jinder Mahal and Xavier Woods.
So I know that we both want Xavier to win.
To be fair,
do you think will win?
To be fair, I would actually be fine if Finn won King of the Ring.
I want Xavier to win. Because he's the only member of New Day that hasn't won something.
Correct. But it's a win-win. It's a win-win if Balor gets King of the Ring or Xavier gets King of the Ring. I see it as a win-win here.
You're doing the Hulk meme. You see this as an absolute win.
I mean, if WWE gives the King of the Ring to Finn Balor, fans will be happy.
Yeah.
If they give it to Woods, they'll be happy. If they give it to Jinder, they're gonna be fucking pissed.
Yeah, they're not doing that. I can't see them doing it. Okay, I can see them doing that, but...
Brock, this is WWE we're talking about. They made Mabel King of the Ring.
I know, but this is a different situation than it is in 95.
But still, they made Mabel King of the Ring.
Yeah, I know.
One of the men from Man on a Mission, they just said, all right, let's give him a singles run to make
The fat guy.
The fat guy. Technically, they were both fat, but...
Yeah. The fat guy.
Heavy set.
Yeah. But, yeah.
In AEW, we have the Eliminator
Yes.
tournament or whatever.
Yes.
I don't know what to call it. I gotta...
We've already had a match to decide who's going to challenge for the world title. Let's have another...
Shut up. Shh.
What? I'm talking about the ladder match. They've already had a match to decide who's going to challenge for the AEW title.
Oh, I thought you were talking about something else.
No, and let's have another match to decide the challenger for the AEW title in back-to-back weeks because, why the hell not? Because F the fans, that's why. We need the ratings.
So let's see. So, did we have some yesterday?
I don't know if it started yet. I know that the matches were announced. Or the matchups, I should say.
So, let's see. The matchups are Dark Order number 10 against
10.
Jon Moxley.
Mox is going to win that.
We have Orange Cassidy versus Powerhouse Hobbs.
Powerhouse Hobbs should win that.
We have Dustin Rhodes versus Bryan Danielson.
We know who's going to win that, but that should be a fantastic
match, though. And then we have Lance Archer versus Eddie Kingston. Yes, please.
Yeah. Archer's going to win that match.
This starts Friday.
On Rampage?
Yes. The match that kicks off the tournament will be Orange Cassidy versus Powerhouse Hobbs.
Of course it will, because that's the only match that could be.
And then that Rampage. Saturday night in Orlando, they'll have Lance Archer versus Kingston, and then Dustin Rhodes versus Bryan Danielson.
So when the hell are they doing 10 versus Mox?
Probably that Wednesday, if they're on that Wednesday.
Maybe, but I don't know, man.
So, either way, there's some matches that are like, yes, please. Dustin Rhodes and Bryan Danielson, absolutely.
Speaking of Bryan Danielson, Tommy, he had a match, I can say certified legend, this past week. Minoru Suzuki.
Bryan Danielson told Vince, hey, I want to go to New Japan. Tony Khan said, say less, fam. I'll bring New Japan to you. And what better person to represent New Japan than Minoru Suzuki?
Will Ospreay, Zack Sabre Jr., Tanahashi, Okada.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Minoru has lived in the States for a while. I'm pretty sure Minoru has, like, a house, like, has lived in the States for a while.
I don't know.
Either way, I didn't see that match. All I saw was certain, like, highlights of Minoru Suzuki just being Minoru Suzuki and just being stiff as hell.
Brian won the match.
Which I'm like, okay.
Makes sense. He's the guy that you're trying to build up. Duh. Anyway. Yeah. And then we had Bobby Fish versus Lee Moriarty, which apparently was a good match.
And then the night after that, we actually had Bobby Fish and Bryan Danielson.
Yeah. Danielson also won that one. Go figure.
I mean, it's smart that they're building it up. They're not just going to be like, all right, here you go. Here's the title.
Yeah. But, again,
I feel like...
I don't know.
They want to be smart to feud him with Adam.
Well, why did you say Adam Page would have the title?
Well, I mean, he's definitely using his title shot against Kenny, and if he wins...
It's at Full Gear.
Right, but, like, I don't see that. I don't see him feuding with... Who would be heel in that instance, in that feud?
I don't think either one would, and that's why I'm...
As much as I hate to say it, I feel like they should have Kenny drop it to Bryan at the next pay-per-view. Honestly. Brock, as much as you hate to hear me say that, I mean, the way they're building this to where they had a 60-minute draw...
60-minute draw?
Or a 30-minute.
I was about to say.
30-minute. Sorry, 30-minute. That could have gone for 60, and it probably would have been a draw.
Maybe they have another match at a pay-per-view to decide who faces Adam Page. Or on a show or something.
I'll tell you this. They're not going to give us a Bryan Danielson championship match for free on national television.
No, they won't.
That's a guarantee. That they're not going to just give us that. They gave us a taste when they went to Arthur Ashe.
Yeah, those results came back. We didn't talk about those ratings either. Oh.
Not good?
No, it wasn't. It was unfortunate, let's say. I don't know.
Like, they're giving us teases and be like, by the way, even though he's a set established name, we're building him up to give him the title.
Yep. Speaking of giving guys the title, we have new AAA Tag Champions?
Yes.
Explain.
I don't know, I didn't watch Rampage.
Okay, I didn't either. FTR, your new AAA Tag Champions.
Hey, look, they're actually champions.
I didn't know that...
Now the Young Bucks are going to bury him in AAA now.
I sigh because I fear that's what's going to happen.
You fear that what's going to happen? Oh, that's not... It's going to happen.
Are you slowly starting to see the same thing I am about the Young Bucks? That they're more harmful?
I don't know. They'll be like, whatever.
Are you starting to get to where I am, where they're more harmful to their tag division than they are helpful?
The Young Bucks were already AAA champions before.
Yeah. They're more harmful to that tag division and just that company overall than they are helping it.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, if they were to step away for a bit, I don't know if there would be any major changes, negatively or positive. Well, negatively, definitely.
I'd see it more positively for changes.
Yeah. Oh, easily.
It'd be like, okay, good, it's a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, it's the old adage, how can I miss you if you won't go away?
Yeah.
They need to go away for a bit. You know, do whatever. Go home, play with your kids for like a few months. Be good dads. Just stay away for a bit. Same thing with Cody. Same thing with Kenny. The entire elite just needs to stay away.
I don't know, but aren't you happy that they're actually champions for
FTR?
once?
Oh, I'm happy. I'm just... It's the wrong title, it's too little, and it's too late.
You think AAA is a little title?
Compared to what... Okay.
Do you not know how massive it is in Mexico? Dude, AAA is like the WWE of Mexico.
Tommy. Do you actively watch AAA programming?
Well, I don't know how to even watch AAA programming.
My point. Do you think the average person in America cares?
Certain...
No. Not wrestling fans, just people. Do you think they care?
No.
When you say AAA, what are the first two things that come to your mind?
Baseball.
And roadside assistance.
Oh, I was going to say batteries.
Okay, that as well. See, AAA comes nowhere close. The company comes nowhere close in Americans' minds. Now, if you were to go
that,
to...
and they don't... That, and AAA doesn't really tour in America a lot, either.
Exactly. There's a reason for that. They've tried. They don't get much farther than Arizona or San Antonio. Or El Paso. There's a reason for that. Because it doesn't draw here for whatever reason. Weird how that works. Each area has its own specific genre of wrestling that they like. That's why modern wrestling doesn't really draw anymore. FTR should have won the tag title, the AEW tag titles, as soon as they got there. And should still be holding them. They should have dropped it to Proud and Powerful during the Pinnacle Inner Circle feud, and then regained them afterwards. That's what they should have done. But I don't know. I really don't know. Just I'm happy that they won the titles, but at the same time, it's too little, too late. Like, they are now starting to make me not care about FTR. Because of what they've done to him. Once you've lost to a 61-year-old man and a kid that looks like he's 12 years old in a tag match, why should I care? When you've been buried by the Young Bucks, why should I care? Why? Why should I care? Because that's the impression that you're giving, is that you don't care, so why should I care? It sucks to say. I really wish I didn't have to say this, but they should have gone to the NWA. They should have gone to Ring of Honor, and they should have gone to Impact. They shouldn't have signed with AEW.
Okay.
They were sold a bill of goods.
I mean, they could go to Impact.
Oh, I know they could, but right now it's too little too late. I mean, maybe a fresh change of scenery might be nice for them right now. If they were to go, especially if they went to the NWA. To be in the style that they wrestle anyway, that'd be perfect for them right now.
It'd be interesting to see them go to Impact.
It would.
Because it would be interesting to see how they book them. Especially since Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson are over there. I think they have the tag titles, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe check that. Because I don't know if they do. I am not positive. Is that Ron Washington? But I am not positive, so...
Yeah, it's still Doc Gallows and Carl. It's still the Good Brothers.
Okay.
I don't know. It'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, and if they were to go there, they need to win the titles immediately.
I mean, look at AEW. They're fine with their wrestlers going to other
companies,
promotions.
Yeah. Has Christian been on television since?
I believe he gave back the Impact title to.
They haven't had their match yet. He's facing someone at Bound for Glory.
I have no
idea. Or Turning Point. I have no idea. Josh Alexander. It'll be a great match.
Interesting.
But, because I don't think he's been, unless he's been involved in multi-man matches, which is a staple of AEW, which I have an issue with. Honestly, if they just did, so, what they're doing on, like, Dark is not a bad thing. If they just had if they just got people on television and had them beat jobbers, that's not a bad thing. I would appreciate that. Then you're your talent over strong. Maybe that's because that's what I do in HCW and it makes everyone feel like a big deal. I don't know. Maybe. Also, if you were to trim down your talent roster. But, I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling on this.
You are.
I know I am.
I'm just letting you talk because you're just so, like, in heat right now, let's put it that way.
I know. I'm mad. I am pissed, and you know I am. Because we've talked about this off air.
Mm-hmm.
I've been upset about the booking of pretty much anyone that's halfway decent in AEW.
That's the problem with just modern wrestling in general.
Yes, that's also my thing. I know it's not just them, because the reason why FTR's in AEW is because they were booked horribly in WWE. Again, there are plenty of enhancement talents out there, of local talents. If you just did it the old way, the way that they did in the territories, you would be fine. That's all that... I don't know. It's not that hard, but... Was that all the major news that's happened this past week?
Pretty much.
Okay. Well, I've got nothing left to say. Have you got anything left to say?
No.
Okay.
Were you entertained this week, though?
Not really.
Not really, either.
I was more entertained by what we did this week in us having the debuts of our new shows coming up. Of Tommy's We Are Not Entertained Wrestling and my BTTCW.
That's
Or
just the-
BTTCW. Yeah, that.
Why should you just do BTCW?
No, Big Bang Time Talk.
Big Time Championship Wrestling?
Oh, that is better. That is better. We gotta come up with a better one for you. Instead of We Are Not Entertained Wrestling. Wayne-woo. Or Wayne-nu. Wanu. You're Wanu.
Wanu?
Wanu. We Are Not Entertained Wrestling. Anyway. I've been Brock Orton.
I've been Tommy Haley.
This has been We Are Not Entertained, and yeah, we were most certainly not entertained from this past week. This was...
I was just kind of bored, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was focused more on baseball. And
Which... BTT this week is gonna be... huge.
It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be probably, hopefully, the best one that we've done, because I am very much invested in sports right now.
Yeah.
We'll talk about you winning Saturday.
Definitely.
But again, I've been Brock Orton.
I've been Tommy Haley.
This has been We Are Not Entertained. Till next time, everybody.
Bye.